Hello everyone, I'm Connor from Project Heroes. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. It's been a while since I've played. Mostly haven't had the energy to really do a solo recording. Been mostly playing SnowRunner with Cameron and Mikey. But I figured I'd hop back into Fallout 4 here for a while. I always get that feeling of just playing the post-apocalyptic style games, at least for of the Fallout universe. Anyway, where we last left off, we actually needed to. Well, we were trying to complete the Sanctuary quest after rescuing everyone in Concord, and we can't really complete the Sanctuary quest because we don't have enough food for the settlers. Now, an easy way that we can do that is by completing the first step quest. This will give us access to the settlement of Tempines Bluff, and that is just a farm, if I recall correctly. They have potatoes over there that we can harvest and bring over here and plant those here, and then that would provide us enough food for Sanctuary. That's at least the plan anyway. Now we have a couple of other quests here from the the mod shop, whatever it was called. Some of the Bethesda sponsored mods, the Atomic Shop. No, that's not the Creative Club. That's what I'm thinking of. So yeah, way back home, Warpaint and the Quantum Stag. These are all quests from the creative shop, and the way back home is actually on the way over to Tempines Bluffs, so we will run over there and pick up that. Warpaint and Quantum Stag we'll do at a later date, especially Warpaint, because that one's all the way south by Quincy down there. So we'll just start with the basics. Let me see here. Let me try and remember what exactly I have in my inventory. Excuse me. In my inventory. We have plenty of 10 mil. We have plenty of shotgun shells. Plenty of laser shells. However, I think I will leave the 10mm pistol behind in lieu of just using the 10mm SMG. Let's see here. Is there anything I can do with the caravan shotgun before we go? If I quit hitting the escape key. What do we need for this? Gun nut rank 2. Okay, now for normal long barrel, we just need screws, which I'm not sure if I have any around. That's something that I might just have to start doing, is probably invest in, what is it, the Scrapper? Yeah, Scrapper perk. That can get me some of those uncommon components, such as screws, when scrapping weapons and armor, which would be very helpful because I pick up a lot of weapons and end up not doing anything with them, even though I intend to do stuff with them. Like, I have 8 10mm pistols right now, so that aside, I don't think there's anything. Put on the Minuteman hat. Nope, wrong button. Yep, that nice Minuteman logo on it. Alright, so I think I'm going to want to take the power armor for this, because that is the only way I play. Then we are playing as Fire, who has his own character backstory, just not Fallout related, but from what I do with my the D&D campaign that I'm doing with my friends right now. Yeah, that's a video for another day. So we'll just make our way over to Tempines Bluff, and I will be back with you guys when something interesting happens. here's something that not everyone might know about. This water pump down here, this circuit breaker, just flip that off and follow the pipe up the hill if I don't get stuck on a tree. All the way up to this little yellow box here. You can open this lid and 3 cap stashes. Then there's also this dead guy here who has a revolver, snub nose 44s. I hear a mole rat. I'm not worried about the mole rat right now. Oh yeah, just a little something that I'm not sure how many people actually know about, but we have some raiders here. Usually those raiders are asleep, but I also don't think I'm usually coming here in the middle of the day. Caravan shotgun, leather right arm, I'll take it. I don't like taking raider armor. Because I just don't like the aesthetics. Stim packs, those are always nice. Mongrel dog meat, don't really want it. What do they have in their chem cooler? Psycho, I'll take that. I can sell that. And alright, here is the thing for that quest way back home. So this is for one of the special weapons that you can find this on that whole creative club shop. So basically we loot this body, we get a couple of holo tapes and a ring, leather chest piece. She also has some heavy leather armor on, but this bloodied CR-74L.
Excellent.
This is this is a modded rifle, technically, that you can get off the Creative Club shop. Personally, it's not my favorite thing to use, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I can make something of it. It does take 45 rounds, so I don't particularly ever have a whole lot of those. But that quest should be updated. Now I will say there is a problem with this mod that if you go to well, actually, here, let's just read this first, because there is a problem that I have encountered where if you go to, what was it, Lexington, where the factory, it's where the people at 10 Pines Bluff will send you. If you go there, there's an enemy that spawns. If you kill him, it's a custom enemy for this quest. If you kill him before you actually get to that point in the quest, the quest will like glitch out, thinking that you haven't killed them yet. So we will quickly go into our inventory here and read the Commonwealth travel guide, which we will start reading the entries. And the other thing I'm going to stop doing is actually reading the entries, because most of the time I've already read them personally, and I don't think people want to sit here for 20 minutes listening to me reading terminal entries. So I'll just let you guys pause the video, and you can read them yourselves. So guide locations, Abernathy. So these guide locations, we actually have to be in the location, and we can get a special description explanation that was custom made for each location. There are quite a few of them. These are just the major locations in the game, not the It won't be like small things like like MIT, or yeah, the CIT, I mean, technically Commonwealth Institute, not Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I butchered that pronunciation, but oh well. So way back home, use guide to trace couples route home, test the guided sanctuary. That we are going to put on the shelf for now. And now combat ready is the quest we need to worry about for the glitching thing. So we need to read the CR74L modding entries. If I can remember where I am going for that. Commonwealth travel guide, modding guide, muzzle suppressor. So yeah, there's basic description, but we basically just click on all of these, and yeah, this scope, this artist guy is the one that will glitch out if you don't do it right. He's the only one that you have to kill though for it, but you pretty much get schematics. He's held up in a building. We'll get that along the way, but now that we've actually read it, we shouldn't have to worry about it glitching out on us, which is always nice. One less thing to worry about. Alright, I will be back with you guys when we get to Ten Pines Bluff and start our quest. Alright, let's try this again.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed.
Love it when something
We sent
blows
word
up
with
in
one
the
of them passing
distance.
traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Alright. Yeah, let's try this again because I ran into a slight issue with the first attempt at that. Alright. Let's see here. What's down here this time? Bunch of raiders. Easy loot. Oh, scheisse. Alright, that was bad. Yeah, this was not something I should have jumped into. Yep, time to go. I didn't look and see the super mutants. There we go. Nice and easy. We call that a tactical withdrawal. This guy had 5mm bullets on him. Alright. Don't know what he was using those for, but he doesn't need them now. Alright. Let's move on then. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be continuing the Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts series, at least the current quote-unquote season I was doing with the France 1890 campaign, because I actually went and screwed up a recording during that during my last play session, and that was like a couple weeks ago, before I left for Michigan, and I I can't revert the save, and I really just am not enjoying it like I first was. Because, you know, I've played the 1890 campaign for France so many times now that it's just a little old. So I might go and do another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought series, but I'll probably restart the campaign. More rats. And I'm spraying like I'm playing Enlisted right now and not really even caring about my ammo count. Not a healthy thing to be doing, but still.
Alright. Still in there.
Hey. Fuck off.
It's over. For now.
Good job, dog meat. So yeah, anyway.
Hey there.
Give me money.
Thanks for the help.
Thank you. Yeah, so there's always someone who spawns here getting mauled by mole rats first time around. And yes, I am aware that I missed a dungeon chest in that junk pile. But yeah, so the France 1890 campaign, I'm going to probably shelf that and start a new campaign, but we'll see what happens. Now that I feel I'm a bit more practiced with actually being on camera, I have a bit more confidence with doing solo recordings. So I do also, I think I'm going to get in touch with Will and see if he might be willing to do because I recently acquired Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, which is, for those who don't know, a Warhammer 40k space battle game-esque game. I haven't really played it. I haven't seen much gameplay on it. It's a game that I just know it's generally that kind of game that's right up my alley, because I play stuff like Star Wars, Empire at War, and actually Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, which I actually really enjoyed that one. I wish there was a bit more, I wish there was a bit more variety in the ships you could use in that game. Yeah, one of the things I really just love is spaceship battles. Lag. The world just came into being. Power armor fusion core is low. I only got one left in reserve. Thankfully, there is a fusion core in this building. I did select. Okay, there we go. There's combat ready. Yeah, let's leave this place. So I'll probably I'll probably do a series on that, and the Gothic Armada 2 does have a cooperative campaign, so I'll see if Will would be willing to do a playthrough on that, because I know he already has the game. I can see it on his Steam, so it would probably be fun to do, I think. So he has a natural talent of being way more entertaining than I am. So I think everyone else would probably enjoy him, and I've been trying to get him into a video of it in the D&D campaign that I've been recording and haven't posted on YouTube yet. That's actually a series that's probably not going to come out until after I finish the campaign.
Yes.
So I don't just start recording stuff and then have something happen and then the series just is kind of open-ended. I don't want that to happen for this. But we'll see what happens. So, Jangles the Moon Monkey. I'll take him. Don't know why I just took Jangles the Moon Monkey, but I did. Wait, do those toys have Those toys have screws in them, right? Do they? Do you have screws? Yes, yes you do. Only one, but I only needed the two. I grabbed you for copper. And then Jangles, what do you have? Cloth, plastic, fiberglass. Stuff that will be handy with energy weapons, but right now not too helpful. Take the gourd. I'm kind of picking and choosing what I'm taking with me because I don't want to over encumber myself. Especially before we even get to the factory. I swear I used to be way better at doing this. Okay, come on. Nope. There you go.
That's it.
I've actually also been tempted to do a series on Star Wars Empire at War. And particularly with probably the well, with mods, of course. I don't really like playing that base game. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. I just, with the potential of mods, I would rather be playing mods with that game rather than just doing vanilla, because vanilla in that game is so old at this point that it just looks odd not having mods on. And I think it was developed by Petroglyph, if I'm not mistaken, and they were actually talking about doing a deal to make a Star Wars Empire at War 2 here whenever they... I forgot about these guys. I forgot. I was too busy talking about Star Wars. Hello, Poppet. Give me your cans. So yeah, they were actually talking about doing a another Star Wars Empire War game, which I actually would love to. I would be pre-ordering that and like making sure all the guys pre-order that because it is an amazing game. Just Empire War. So it would be something that I would definitely record for YouTube if they actually do that. Of course, that's like years down the road when, because I think when they first talked about that, they were already in the middle of some projects, so they need to finish up those video game projects, and then they can make a deal with Disney or Lucasfilm or whoever they needed to have a deal with to develop a Star Wars game, because EA is losing the exclusivity for Star Wars games, which is nice. That means we won't be limited to just the crappy Battlefront games that they've come out with. It's like, to be honest, they're Battlefront games. I'm not one for... there's artists. I'm not really one for first-person shooters much to begin with, at least for multiplayer first-person shooters. And I just feel like... they did a real disservice by putting the Battlefront title in the doing what they did to the Battlefront's kind of video game title, because I mean the original Battlefront games were amazing, and just seeing what they've turned into is a little disheartening. But you know, holy fuck, what are you doing in here? That scared the hell out of me. I thought he was a mannequin for a second. Anyway. Yeah, no, as I was saying before I nearly shat myself. Yeah, so the original Battlefront 2 games were amazing, and just what EA did it wasn't the same. Like, I really wish, like, the thing that I really loved about the Battlefront games were the Galactic Conquest modes. Those were amazing, and they didn't even try to add anything resembling Galactic Conquest, which was horrible, in my opinion. Because Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront games, there was something that I always did, single player. We'll infiltrate the factory through the sewers, so always makes it easier. Fight our way out. So, the idea of someone other than EA making a Star Wars game is a relieving thought. Is there anything else that was coming out? There, I guarantee there's another game that was coming out that I really wanted to see. Here we have a terminal. Lexington has ours. Yay. Apartment. Need another turret. Drinking party. Then this. Alright, and that was Lonnie's terminal. Yeah, they heard me just bump into that. Oh, hi there, fellas. I love the 10mm SMG. It's such a good gun.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
It's me, your worst nightmare. I'm here to take your soul.
Nice.
Something I do want to also record is pretty soon is some more tabletop games, so you can actually see all of us in person actually having a laugh, because us just screaming at each other over with microphones on SnowRunner is not a really great visualization of us. Either way,
I'll be over soon.
might also be able to convince Will to next time he goes to play Warhammer here in town. Maybe he can. Maybe I can have him actually record it and go with him and hang out with him for a while. Do that. Is there someone that? Dog meat, get that. That was a table, not dog meat. I'm sorry, dog meat. I yelled at you for no reason. What up? Hello. That was pathetic. Dude. I don't feel nothing. Oh, wonder glue. Take that. Adhesive is always nice. What do you have? Shotgun shells, 38 rounds, caravan shotgun. Take it. Take all of it. Give me all of your stuff. Is there anything anything nice I'm missing? I think kitchen scale has springs. Oh. Never noticed that there. Is there anything else hidden? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's move on. Wow, that's a lot of bullet holes. Alright. The hell is that? Oh. There's something broken over there. Alright, duct tape, more adhesive, cigarettes, lighter. Let's keep moving on. Yeah, this is going to... This is actually, it's actually nice that this is one of those weeks I can actually take the time to sit down and do YouTube stuff, because last week I didn't get to record nearly as much as I wanted to because of work. This week, on the other hand, I actually have time to record, edit, record in the morning, edit in the evening, upload and at the same time in the morning as I'm recording, I'm also in the I would also be uploading something. So I don't have to worry too much, and actually I probably will have enough time in the day to record another SnowRunner video, which is something that I really want to try and do more, is just record and post in mass. So, like, early, I don't think it does good for the YouTube algorithm, but the channel's so small at this point, I would rather just have a lot of stuff for you guys to be able to watch and not have to wait on me posting something. Bottle cap mine. Not wait on me having to post stuff every so often throughout the week. I could have maybe a few different videos ready. And the SnowRunner videos aren't even that hard to make because I don't edit them a whole lot. I just cut out the bits that aren't too particularly entertaining and and go from there. So just leave in the funny stuff and call it good. So it's something that I think I can probably just do a lot more of, just recording more. Where is this person? Is there a person down here? No, probably actually. Oh my god! Probably in here. Dandy boy apples. So, is there anything in here? No. Give me all of your glass and ceramics. I will show my face when I so please. Until then, hold your horses. Whatever you want to say, I don't know. Die. I am the endgame crisis. Yer. He wasn't strong enough. 7 bullets. 710 mil. However you want to say it. Then a handful of shotgun shells. Yeah, 12 gauge.
Playing games with me, huh?
Yeah, we were in Michigan. We have a 10 gauge break open. That was very loud. Yeah, we have a 10 gauge break open shotgun. That before that, our previous trip, I'd actually only ever fired once. And that was when I was little. Little-ish, I should say. And that, and the reason I only fired it once was because the recoil on a 10 gauge is high enough that I almost fall on my ass. So, I was like, I wanted to make a point at firing the 10 gauge again, and I will say I loved every shell I put through it. It's only a single shot break open and single barrel, however you want to say it. Let's do this. But yeah, we did skeet shooting with it, and I enjoyed it so much. Mostly because it was just satisfying to hit a clay pigeon and the clay pigeon would just evaporate. Because we were actually shooting some fairly expensive shells. Because, you know, where we are finding 10 gauge without just ordering it online is actually very difficult. No, there really isn't anywhere that carries it. Where are they? Where are they? There. There. Are you in here? I can't. It won't let me through. Fine. Where are you? Where's the marker? I think they're in the floorboards. Ah, screw it. Let's go. And that's something we could talk about. Let's talk about Starfield for a minute. Now, that's a. Oh my god!
Who's there?
That was not what I was expecting to load in and find. As I was saying, yeah, let's talk about Starfield for a second. Now that's a game I'm actually kind of interested in. That's coming out soon. Now let's talk about Bethesda's game while we're dealing with the Raiders. So Starfield is the game that Bethesda is currently working on. And it's, from what I've seen, it actually looks really, really interesting. I love things that are just space themed in general. So the fact that they're making a shooter that is kind of a space exploration, first-person shooter that isn't like a Call of Duty title. Thanks, guys. Or isn't EA's disappointing Star Wars games. Sorry, EA, but it had to be said. Dog meat, get the hell, get out of the way. Go over there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Starfield, that's a game that I was really interested in, that I am really interested in. I've actually, the gameplay footage that they've shown so far looks actually fairly interesting. And the building, you can, the way they showed the building mechanics in the game, kind of, I hate to say settlement building, because that's like a Fallout thing, but I mean, it pretty much applies, I suppose. Looks really cool. It's a very easy, simple system. No, it's kind of like just a modular building, so I don't think you'll be able to get as much detail in building the structures, at least. My hope is that you can build the structure, and that's just a easy modular system, and then maybe you can go in and just hand place all the furniture and whatnot. That would be really cool. Probably a bit ambitious, but I think that would be awesome. And I think they're using a new engine for it. I probably only needed to use one charge for that, but eh. Ow. Ow. Where are you? Come on. I sort of hit him. Yeah, that I. This is that moment where I start wishing that I kept the 10mm pistol. Really? Wasting. Stop it. No. Oh, give me a second, Mike. That's the console. Hey, my nose is better. It's blood. Ah. Brain explosion. No. Oh. Oh. Don't you just hate it when you feel like you're going to sneeze and then it just doesn't happen? There's one more. Where is he? Hello. I'm back. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I love most things that are just sci-fi. So Bethesda doing Starfield is I'm really excited. So for I actually kind of I hope the story is good, because I know it's going to be like a story. To my knowledge, it's going to be one of those story-driven games. It's going to be much like Fallout, just instead of a Fallout setting, it is a sci-fi space setting. I forgot about him. Oh, I don't have ammo for that. Holy fuck. No. Fuck off. Okay. I did not mean to turn my lights on. Why is my stuff not binded? There we go. I didn't have those in the right slots. So where was I about Starfield? Yeah, that guy's going ham. So yeah, there's a little bridge that goes across one of the streets. Kind of difficult to avoid. You have to sneak past it, but yeah, there's a guy up there in power armor that just starts flinging mini nukes at you. Yeah. So we actually did get a level up. Let's do this really quick. So let us see. What do we have? We can get. Let's do local leader. Just so I know we have it. Because I'm not sure how much XP the quest is completing the quest is actually going to give me. But we'll just make the season fast travel back. Megaton hair, not air. Alright. So, let's talk to this guy again.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, Fred.
Alright, now that we've done that, let us take some of these. And then actually, what we will also do is press Q, and we will send this settler to do a supply line with Sanctuary. Now this allows us to share scrap resources, and technically I think it's supposed to share food and water with all the settlements that are connected, but I don't know how well that system actually works. But this pretty much makes transporting supplies between settlements easy. so I don't have to really worry about just hauling all the stuff myself. So for defense, I think we will just plop a, for now, because yeah, they only really need defense for now. We will just plop this turret somewhere that actually makes a little sense. I think we'll just shove it over in this building over here, which actually I'm going to. There are some rad roaches over here. Yep. Alright. We will put this guy. That works. Not entirely what I intended on doing, but it works for me. Yeah, you just look through that building, covering the rear end of the settlement, even though I don't think enemies really spawn from that direction. You know, just some roleplay, because technically they could come from there. Yeah, let's fast show. Oh, I need to read Artis's scope mod. Alright. Alright. The hell is Zork? You know what? I'm not worried about it. I know that mod shouldn't glitch out, so I don't really need to worry about it right now. We'll get to that all later. Alright. Oh, who's posting stuff? You know what, I'll look at it later. Alright, let's fix up our... Oh, actually, first let's dump all of our junk. Submachine gun... You know, I'll just drop everything that I'm not actually using right now. I had like 5 shotguns on me. Alright, let's repair everything on our power armor. And my computer's telling me that Windows wants to finish setting itself up, because it's always telling me that it wants to set up something else, and I don't really care. Alright, get rid of that, dump all this, because I can't wear it right now. And I can't really drop Mary Jane's wedding ring, because that's a quest item. Bubblegum, Buff Jet, Buff Out, Corn, Dandy Boyd apples, dirty water, that, all the jet, all the Med-X, all the Mentats, Morat stuff. Actually, I want to keep the Nuka-Cola. Where is that? Nuka-Cola Cherry. Yeah, that's like the one thing I never really dumped that much is all the Nuka-Cola. I like collect Nuka-Cola. I have Stimpaks galore and Tatoes. Alright. Is this thing not gonna go away? Go away. Actually, how long have I been recording? We're running on an hour. Probably end up being about a 30-40 minute video. We'll see. Because we are going to talk to Preston, and I think I will call this video done. Because I really want to go and try that Gothic Armada. At least get used to it before I start bugging Will to record a video with me on it.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns.
Oh, he's also going to tell us about Quincy, I forgot.
Nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen.
Are you now?
But I never really told you what happened.
That's one of those no shit moments.
Are you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Quincy massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen. And now, well, it's just me.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Man, he sounds just about as depressed as I am. Oh, wait.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Why me?
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't
Did I
anything in
now?
it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you.
Oh, and yep, another Radiant quest.
Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it.
Yep, Starlight
Before you know
Driving.
it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Yeah, so the We Are the Minutemen mod should, I believe I mentioned this in the past, should remove him constantly giving you Radiant quests after you've completed one. So in this case, I think the 10 Pines Bluff one is guaranteed, and then I think the Starlight Drive-In is also one that he gives you immediately, and then I think after that the effect takes, I think it takes into effect the mod. So, all right. With that, let us feed Sanctuary really quick. We'll get that done. See if we level up again. We will just plant a row of potatoes. And do a couple of rows. All right, let's now talk to Sturgis. We did level up again. Where is he? He's in here. Probably trying to sleep. Lantern,
Sturgis.
wake up. Wake up, man.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish our... What we need is to get some defenses
Didn't mean
set
to
up.
skip that.
Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
All right, we've already built
Sturgis.
defenses.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Get back to the very productive task of sleeping. Yep. Called it. Alright. With that, I think we will call this episode adjourn, as I like to say, evidently. So if you all enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe and comment, because it always helps the algorithm when you comment. So, and that is something that I would really appreciate now more than ever, because I really want to get this channel growing so I can probably do this full time, giving you guys more content that is of a higher quality. So, in that case, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.